So this is a grenade launcher that was, I believe, in Halo Reach was the first game that this was in. And this grenade launcher is how I learned how to use grenade launchers in video games.
Oh, it was your first time.
Kind of, yeah. It was. I spent an absurd amount of time practicing. So in the original Halo Reach, they added a game mode that was called Firefight. That was basically like the endlessly spawning waves of enemies, right? And one of the achievements they would have you do, like every week.
Oh, a nice arc there. Look at them. They're dead now.
See, I know how to use grenade launchers. One of the achievements they would have you do, or like the challenges, because every week they would have new challenges that you had to do, right?
Okay.
And one of the things you had to do was like get a certain amount of kills with a heavy weapon. But a heavy weapon wasn't a guaranteed drop in the game. You had to hope that an enemy spawned with a heavy weapon, and then take that heavy weapon and then use it. And if I recall correctly, most of the heavy weapons weren't really that great.
Okay.
However, the grenade launcher counted as a heavy weapon.
Oh.
And you could spawn in with the grenade launcher.
All right.
So I basically, through trying to get experience as quickly as possible, I would just spawn in with grenade launcher, and I got really good at figuring out how to arc grenades off of, like bank grenades off of things. How to fire them, oh goodness, that's not good. How to like fire grenades off of obstacles. I figured out that the grenade launcher in Halo, if you basically held down the trigger when you fired it, this sucks, I can't see anything. Hang on. Where are we going? Oh, all the way over there. Here, I'm just gonna, no, we'll keep going. I figured out that the grenade launcher in Halo Reach, when you fired it, as long as you held down the trigger, the grenade wouldn't detonate. It would just sit there on the ground until you released the trigger, and then the grenade would detonate.
Ooh, a detonatable mine. Neat.
So you could turn the grenade launcher into a trap weapon.
A mine thrower.
Where you would just throw the grenade and then just hold down the trigger. So someone would spot you, you fire a grenade into the corner, run around the corner, they come chasing after you, and then you detonate the grenade to blow them up. I got pretty good with the... Oh boy! Ow, that hurt! I got pretty good with the grenade launcher in that game. And that was kind of how I started learning, because I already knew about actual grenade launcher at that point. Halo Reach came out after I got out of the military. I forget what year it came out, but whatever. Came out after I was in the military. So I already knew how to use an actual grenade launcher, but that was the video game that taught me how parabolic arcs work in video games.
Cool.
And to be fair, parabolic arcs don't really change much in the... Like, how grenades work in video games don't really seem to change much.
Okay.
It doesn't take me long to figure out where the arc is and where I need to aim to...
We have those convenient lines for you.
Well, like, even... those lines don't really do anything, though, because you still have to... Normally, what you would do if this was an actual grenade launcher is you would angle the grenade launcher so that the front sight lines up with different lines on there, but it apparently doesn't actually do anything in this, so I'm better off just kind of guesstimating most of the time.
Yeah.